Okay, so again, if I'm looking at an object at the ceiling, right? So there's a horizontal line, it's an imaginary horizontal line that's coming out of my eyes, and then another line is going from my eyes to the object. That measure from the horizontal line to the object is called of elevation. Okay? So it's always measured from the horizontal up. Okay? Angle of depression is measured from the horizontal down. So it's the same scenario. I'm looking down at the ground, right? There's a horizontal line coming from my eyes, and then a line from my eyes to the object. That makes the angle of depression. Are you guys okay with this? All right. Now, let's look at this example. So, from the top of the bridge, Maria looks down at a sailboat at an angle of depression of 15 degrees. The bridge is 18 meters above the ground. Calculate the horizontal distance from the bridge to the sailboat. So what do I have? What object do I have? I have the ground, which is the water, right? So that's my water. What else do I have? The bridge. How high is the bridge? Do I know that?
Yes.
Okay, so from here to here I have 18. Okay. What else? So I have a boat. Somewhere in the water I go, right? I can't draw, so I write. Good. So I have a boat. And Maria's standing right here, and Maria's looking down at the boat. Right? We're going to pretend that the water is a straight line. So this is my triangle, correct? What do I know about Maria looking down at the boat?
15 degrees.
15 degrees. Where would that 15 degree be? Where? Right here?
Bottom?
No,
Yeah.
on the line, on the water line.
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
But why right here?
I was looking at, oh no, at the top. Not the
Is
bridge.
that-
Right
At the top here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Right here?
Yeah.
Draw a line?
And then it's between,
No.
no?
Yes.
Because of the lineups.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
right,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
right,
yeah.
you're right. Because it's from a straight line.
This is not an angle of depression, right? Angle of depression is measured from the horizontal. So you have to draw an imaginary horizontal line coming out of her eyes, and then that angle with her eyes to the boat, right? So this is my 15 degree right here. So what would this angle be? 90 minus 15, because the horizontal and the vertical make a 9, right? So these two make a 90, so if this is 15, then this is 75.
Where would you get 75 from?
Yeah. So this line
Yeah.
and this line, they make a 9 because you have a horizontal and a vertical. Yeah? It's like a square.
So the one where she's looking out, the imaginary one where she's looking out, and the 18 makes a 90?
Yes. Because there, you have a horizontal and you have a vertical. Horizontal and vertical, they make a 90 degree.
Yeah.
Right? So, if this is 15, then this is 75 to make a 9. So, I know that the bridge is 18, the angle is 75, and I'm looking for the horizontal distance from the bridge to the sail. So what am I looking at?
From the bridge to
Sail. The horizontal distance though. Horizontal distance.
So we have the angle, we have the side.
So which one am I looking at? This one or this one?
The one at the bottom.
The one at the bottom, that's
Yeah.
right. So this one, right?
That would be
Which is what with respect to the angle of interest?
opposite.
Opposite. And what do I know?
You know the adjacent.
Good. Opposite and adjacent, that means tan 75 equals to opposite over 18.
That would be 18 times tan 75. And that would be 67.17, which is basically 67 degrees.
No, it's 7.2, and then that's in meters.
Oh, yes, yeah, maybe.
Okay? Now, it's a word problem. Word problem has to have an ending, and the
Therefore.
ending is the therefore statement. Marks will be taken off for no therefore statement.
What you said? Will you repeat that, mine? The word problem?
Has to have an ending, and the ending is the therefore statement. So you have to have a therefore statement at the end.
That's that thing?
That's a therefore, yeah. Therefore, the horizontal distance, so it's answering the question. From the bridge to the sailboat is 67.2 meters.
So, Maya,
This one,
what if I start off by question, I answer by saying,
it's only like the bridge.
like this, calculate the horizontal distance for the
I
bridge
was
to the dock.
answering.
When I start off my question, the horizontal distance to the block, and I give you the working, is it the same as saying, guess what?
No, because I want to know what your answer is. Where is your answer? Where's your final answer? I need to know that. Okay? So that will kind of end it. Okay? What I want to go over right now is what did I do? What steps did I follow?
You just follow the instruction what they are doing.
Mhm.
And
Now, what did I do first? What's the first thing I did?
You
Establish,
need the water.
I drew the picture, right? I drew a picture. I put my, like, whatever the objects that are given to me, right? I located them. I imagined the scenario, right? I imagined the scenario and I drew it so I can have a clear picture of what is happening, right? You can do math, right? And you can actually, you can be very good at using the formula and plugging in and solving. But if you can't draw the picture and know exactly what the question is asking you, then you're gonna be at some questions where you have to draw the picture, you're gonna stop and say, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, right? Or you're gonna draw it incorrectly and then you're gonna have an incorrect answer. So the most important part is knowing how to draw your picture, right? And how to label your stuff. As I was earlier, I was talking to Della and said, like, for example, my son had a question yesterday, on his test, and the question was, you have a building and you're 1.2 meters tall, right? And then the angle to the top of the building and to the bottom of the building is 41. So what my son thought is that he only read half the question. He read that the angle to the top of the building is 41. So he put that this is 41, right? But that's not true, because the angle from the top and the bottom, to the top and the bottom. So that means the whole thing is 41. So yes, you know how to do the math, right? But if you don't read the question properly and fully and you know how to try it, you're gonna have these mistakes that is gonna cost you marks, right? You wanna fail it. All right.